Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal steaming forward at pace. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread it left. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedro Porro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique.
Chance! Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Marcó en el minuto 14 el dorsal 5.
The Netherlands have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Now it's Cruyff. Threads one in, and this is Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Ferran Torres had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He has found the way through. Schneider with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rodri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vermin. Yamal. And no, he's seen through all of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's having a pop! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's following up! Coquet. And he's cut it out. Yamal. He's found the way through. He stands tall and strong. Chance here to counter. Looking for a runner. Great vision. Pedro Porro. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Yamal for Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Now here's the delivery. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Habrá
Timber.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yeah, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Schneider! Against the crossbar. And that should get... He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Towering header! It's hit the crossbar. Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Pullet duly reaps his reward. And that is indeed the final act. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The Netherlands producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So the action resumes. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a great ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Van Basten. Rijkaard! Smashing save, really good save that.
Rijkaard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Baina deals with that comfortably. Schneider! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's stuck it away! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Gol de Países Bajos. Marcó en el minuto 55 el dorsal 14.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a sharp pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a very good run. That has not gone well. Cruyff going forward. Looking for the run. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened? Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Always goal side. Cruyff. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cannavaro getting this one clear. And it's Neymar. Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cruyff. Maldini.
Ajax are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ekitike does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Schneider. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely worked. Cruyff! Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, nice touch. It's Salah! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider conjures time and space where few can.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the ball's come loose here.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Bonucci gets across to intercept that. Ekitike. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Maldini. Cristiano Ronaldo, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Nearly, but not quite.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pass somewhat off target. Schneider. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Schneider, Baresi cuts out the pass. And here's Cruyff. Schneider. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Schneider takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Maldini. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Cruyff, there he goes, motoring forward. And Cruyff! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Ajax with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's Dembele. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vitinha, it's a pretty loose pass. No way through. Hakimi. He's played it back. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Dembele. Hakimi picks it up out wide. That is good strength. There's the shot! And a neat finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number
It is
10,
compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
On the field,
It's played through for him.
18, Ibrahimovic.
Stood up well to him there.
Erling Haaland. Number 15,
Get a throw in.
Nedved. Number 4, Bonucci. Substitution in progress.
Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pull it. Bonucci deals with that comfortably.
Ajax really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Maldini. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field is number 16.
And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Cruyff. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. What's going wide left? Into the last 5 minutes. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's come to nothing.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's on it. Can he get away? Danielson. He's picked his way through. Jordi Alba finding himself in space. And this is... takes a shot! Has another go! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but... The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Rodri claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
That's destined for the flank. That's where it came from. Schneider. Great work on the overlap.
Well played and well cleared.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Hangs in a cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Looking to go forward now. Oh, great chance! Chance, surely! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jordi Alba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him. Mohamed Salah. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's in on goal.
Ajax are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Pretty robust defending.
Schneider has got himself a free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Ajax have their third corner. Schneider plays it short. Hoisted in. And he's taking no chances there. There is a great chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's hoisted clear. Mohamed Salah, distributed tidily. Now it's Mohamed Salah, foot in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Ronaldo. Schneider, Cruyff. Shifted it to the flank. Drives. Oh, good play! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Ajax are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Messi. 5 minutes till the break. De Jong, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. That's Busquets. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in shapes to shoot! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Now it's Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. Cruyff! He's got a goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Ajax after 53 minutes is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Busquets. Schneider. Oh, lovely feed, he is such... Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. That has ended up in no man's land. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Messi. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Stam. Neuer. And it's Van Dijk.